Oi oi oi, how are we all? Handicap 20, that wee Glaswegian guy that can't play the golf club, but tries anyway, here to rip up another course. The course I'm doing today is by Gravity Tours UK. It's called Enodoc in brackets, church course, close brackets. It is a true life course which is based down in Cornwall. It's his first course he's done. He sent it to me and asked me if I could possibly do a wee review. I don't do reviews. I just literally whack my golf ball around the course with my silly green tree, and that's us. So I'm going to be straight up here. This isn't going to be a massively long video, I really hope not, because this is now my 9th time doing this video, and seeing I say 9th time, that's not including the wee ones that I got 20 minutes in and it failed. I mean 9th full round of this course. When you do search for it, you're going to find 3 that come up. See if you look for the one that's got the most views. When I first started doing this 3 days ago, it was about 55. I think it's now well over about 65 because I just kept going and kept going. I promised them that I'd get this out. I've had so many problems. Laptops crashed on me. I started recording on the laptop, that wouldn't happen. Got this mic, as you know. So the mic was going into the wee recorder, and I just thought I'd save myself a bit of bother and directly run it in the Pro Tools. The syncing wasn't working, I had the PlayStation glitching, the PlayStation's now been reset. I've went and upgraded the RAM, I've got an SSD put into the laptop, so Gravity Tours, this is dedication, mate. So can I please get a bloody like just down the bottom, just for the fact that I've spent 80 quid on my laptop and the fact that I've spent so many hours playing this course. Genuinely, I think we're probably approaching about 10 or 11 hours of playing this golf course. Anyway, let's get into it, because I want this done, no disrespect to you mate, and I want to get the video out. I'm now back to just recording directly into the audio directly into my wee dictaphone through this microphone, so it's not going to be as good as I was hoping it would be, because it's not got phantom power and things like that. Anyway, no boys. Right, so St Enodoc, which is based down in Cornwall. Fairways playing soft, greens playing firm, which is an absolute dynamite of a combination. White tees, 6,613 yards, and I'm going to do pin set. I've played all of them probably about 3 times. I'm going to do pin set. The one I quite like was pin set 3. I've just finished doing around there, pin set 4. Everything is going great, and what time are we on in the morning? It's now 3:15 in the morning, and I got about the 15th hole, and my computer decided to come up with a CPU error and told me that it wasn't great. Anyway, hole 1, 533 yards, par 5, stroke index 18. So he's used the narrow fairways really well on here, because when you do actually look at the course flyover, it is very narrow fairways I've got, certainly for the first kind of 5 or 6 holes. I like the wee details of using the aiming markers. One thing I will say is that's good, because when you're playing true sim, sometimes you need a reference point to look at, which is ideal, just like real golf. So my only criticism, which probably isn't a criticism, it was just a kind of designer flaw, was that when you want to do a kind of links course, maybe a kind of St Andrews feel, probably want to take into consideration the amount of shrubbery, kind of dry root shrubbery that's going to be around here. For the first kind of 5 or 6 holes, there's not a massive amount, it just seems to kind of kick in after that. So I probably would like to have seen just a wee bit more of that. Just seeing misses on the fairway would have been a lot more. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So 265, I'm not going to get there, but if I can definitely get as close as I can, that would be ideal. So I'm putting a wee bit more work into my tempo of the swing. I've started to notice that my swing accuracy seems to improve a lot more when I'm looking at the slowing down my tempo. I'm not getting that left hand flick up the top that I usually get. It doesn't seem to be as aggressive. Alright, so 40 yards left, up 5, so it's playing about 40, let's say 42 just to be sure. That's probably going to be ideal. 96. I'm just going to take the loft up a touch. very slow, that's not great. Oh, we're putting. Aye, so one thing I did notice was the green, the elevation, which I didn't actually know, which knows a lot of guys out there that do, is that you want to divide your elevation by 3, which is going to give you roughly how much you're going to add on or take away from your overall yardage, which will show you in the next hole. That was off. Knew that the minute I left the club. But we're down there. So I'm so wary. I'm checking everything now and making sure that everything's all still recording. And to be honest, this is what it's been doing. I've managed, because I'm recording externally, I do not like the mic recording through the PlayStation, which that was my last resort if I had to do that. Hole 2, 450 yards, par 4, stroke index 8. So the way that it's kind of working out is that I'm recording just the ambient noise in the background with the PlayStation that records the game noises, but my audio's going into my wee dictaphone that I put through USB into the computer, and then I need to sync it up. So before I record, I do a clap and stuff like that, but the clap was matching up, and then I would get about 20 minutes in and it was unsynced. So I just didn't know what to do, and without going through the full audio file and stretching it out, and it wasn't worth it. May as well just doing it again. Okay, so stay on. That should be okay. He's used the kind of layouts of the fairways. It's like a teenager's face, that first hole, when you look at it in the flyover, because potholes all over the shot, but he seems to have done it well. So he's just a wee bit more probably shrubbery. That's the only thing. And I know it takes time. I'm not holding that against you. I know that individually plotting them's an absolute nightmare. Right, so this here, 32 feet, where it's up by. So if you divide that by 3, you're sitting at roughly about 11, right? So you've got to add 11 onto that, so it probably plays about 163 is roughly where it plays. So the 165, including the wind, is probably going to be okay. I'm just going to take it up a wee notch, just because I don't want to take it full flag. If I can maybe land it just in the front of the green and let it trickle down, that will be smashing. Sit down, sit down, sit. Nah. But my concentration now is more on length. I'm trying to get the weight of my shots more than aim, because I know that if I can get my weight okay, then when I start getting my swing a bit better and start getting these down the line shots, then I'm going to be preferred to get closer to the pin. Right, so 28 down 1. Let's just visualise that. Should be about right. Not enough. You can just tell it starts to turn a wee bit sooner. So North 47 done a great video on line counting. So on Tuesday, I'm hoping to, either Tuesday or Thursday, I'm going to bring out kind of tips Tuesday or tips Thursday, whatever it is. And it's going to be tips focused towards guys who are just sticking the game in for the first time, because I know HB are smashing out all these discount shots with the PlayStation and Xbox network. So I'm going to try and take advantage of that when you've got a lot of new guys coming on who don't really know what they're doing. Hole 3, 451 yards, par 4, stroke index 12. If you've got master clubs, depending on wind, you can usually carry that gully that runs a fairway. If you're sitting in pro clubs like me, you probably want to take it down 3 wood, drop it in the left side of the fairway and let it run down to the lower flat ground on the right of the fairway. So yeah, that wind, that's definitely going to be a 3 mile an hour. I don't know if you can see, but it's quite extreme in the hill wise. So any landing point here is going to take you down to the flat point, which will be lovely. Do you know what? I'm thinking more of a 5 wood here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so as much as I love the game, there's been a couple of times I've been disgruntled about it. One of my main kind of angry points with it is the elitism that comes from a lot of the players. People asking for help and people asking for feedback and a wee bit of assistance gets met with, you're on beginners clubs or you're on pro clubs, whatever it is. 2 seconds, 198, it's going to be I would rather land it before the pin than after. So I think that's probably going to be preferred. This is my thinking voice, by the way. There's a start flick away. We're sitting a slow perfect. There's Ellie's perfect shot. Wee slow perfect. That was poor. Forgot about that wee ridge at the front, or else I would have took it. I've just taken it down a wee touch because of these green runs. I should have put a bit of uplift in that. Anyway, yeah, so I've been at the Backlash. I've actually received two messages from people about the types of clubs. One of them was just a basic, I shouldn't be doing YouTube videos if I'm playing pro clubs, which I had a right good giggle at. I thought it was a great comment. So I ripped a hole at him for about 2 or 3 hours, just winding him up, and ended up blocking me. So hole 4, 326 yards, par 4, stroke index 14. Yeah, so I've seen the comments, kids are the only ones that should be using beginners clubs and this and that. So the second guy, I actually getting more of a conversation with. I'm not going to name MD's name or anything, that's not what it's about. The plum knows who he is. But let's just check. I'm going to be a wee bit. Let's bring the draw in here, just for the wind and also the shape of the fairway. I think I've probably put a wee bit too much swing on it. Yeah, I just want it to land on the top of that ridge as much as I can. Let's see what happens. No. Yeah, I knew it was going to get some sort of kick to the right there. That's kind of what I done. That's alright. Certainly I prefer position coming into the green. So, yeah, getting a bit of conversation with him, and I says to him, I says, like, you do sound like a child when you talk like that, when you've got, using certain language. And it was somebody got a hole in one. That's how it all started. Somebody got a hole in one, and the first thing they said was, I will try and do that with Masters clubs, and then I'll be impressed, or something like that. I get it. Right, I do get it. I'm not going to shite for them, because are the beginners clubs easier? They're not easier. They're more forgiving, right? And keep that in mind, because one of the things I says to him was, do you play real golf? Do you play golf in the real life? And he says to me, aye, I play golf. It's been a while, but I still play. And I says, what clubs do you play with? And he wouldn't tell me your clubs, right? And I says, well, what you've kind of got to bear in mind is that there's brands out there which do specific lines of golf clubs which are simply for forgiving clubs, right? So your Ping G700 series, or your Wilsons, or your Cobra Fly 2s, all these TaylorMade's R15s and stuff like that, these are all specifically designed to be forgiving clubs. But you've got tour guys playing that. You've got guys playing in Sunday games or weekend games, tournaments, anything else. These aren't illegal drivers or illegal clubs. So what's the problem in that? And he couldn't answer. He couldn't answer at all. Right, so we're down 4, so about 147 with that wind. 147, 143, and we'll take it. Yeah, I think that's probably. Let's take it down. Just these greens are killing me. So any rollout is just getting punished. Just using that thinking voice again. It seems to be helping a wee bit. Still got that wee flick at the top, but weight-wise looks okay. If we get a kick in, that'd be ideal, but yeah, it's decent. Yeah, so I says, do you not appreciate that by you talking like that and saying that, it's putting people off putting content up, right? This is an interactive game, right? It's about interaction between people. So you've got the online community, you've got this and that, and that's why there's Facebook groups, there's TGC forums, there's this and that. There's a lot of time and effort put in by people trying to hit that short, I knew it. A lot of time and effort put in by people who are trying to get either more people to buy the game, or they're trying to keep people playing the game. So by him doing that, I wouldn't be playing this game as much as I do if it wasn't for posting out videos to use guys. For a start, I want to get better. I want to find new content. I want to find exciting stuff, and I don't want to be just the crap player that's can't play the game. Anyway, I'm just going to talk about this. So, hole 6, 435 yards, par 4, stroke index 2. This is true to life, so there is actually a hill like this in this golf course that I believe it's about 70 foot, sitting with the bunker. And again, if you can see just the wee marker at the top there, just wee details that I absolutely love. Great framing of this green. Got wee Lola hanging on my leg here, coming out to say hi. You coming out to talk to us? Come on, say hi. You coming to say hi? Yeah? You just woke up, just got sleepy eyes. Yes, this one here, master clubs, definitely take it down to either a long iron or a 3-wood. Sitting pro clubs, you're always going to want it to be 3-wood. It runs quite heavily on here. Just check with pin position, bang in the middle of the green. Right. So basically the way it wants to run is that you want to probably hit just over that bunker as much as you can, so try and get your angle quite right. So probably about here's ideal. See how that's running quite a lot. So if you're catching that down slope, that's heavy going. Aye, so I said, look, you know, if you enjoy the game, let other people buy it, let other people be committed to it. You're actually putting people off for doing that. You know, it's no help named, and I get what they're trying to do. It's just Bertie Big Bows, look how big my dong is. But at the end of the day, I don't really care. Play your own game. I'll go up to Masters Clubs if I want, when I want, and I'll play with the big dogs, as you put it. But it's just a game, innit? You know, I find it a wee bit sad, but just support people. That's exactly why I'm doing it. There's guys out there that play good golf. There's guys out there that do good course designs. I'm not one of them. Probably will never be one of them. But what I'm doing is I'm tailoring for the kind of guys just coming through and just showing them that how to play the game a wee bit easier rather than playing it like a pro, which is taking hours of practice. Anyway, enough of that rant. So just play your own game and keep it quiet. Right, so 171 yards. Probably the 165 is probably going to be okay. 7 iron. Right, so 7 iron, and I'm just going to take it down a touch. I've been caught out a couple of times with running off the back of this green, especially with that pin. 165 was that. So it's probably actually want to lift it up. I think so, yeah. So I'm getting more of a feel for when I'm bringing that controller back, where it should be and where it should land in the back of that wee nodule at the back of the controller there. So seem to be feeling it a wee bit better. The swing is definitely improving. I've not done as much work as I should, but banging in, you know, 10, 11 hours into this course has definitely helped the swing get better. So what I was talking about previously was about North 47 doing the line counting, right? So when you're doing putting, I'm going to hopefully cover some sort of basic level of putting, because I feel I'm okay at putting. That seems to be my kind of out of the overall game. My very, very short putting's rubbish, but that's something I can improve. But it's all about line counting, right? So we'll just take this line up here, for instance, right? I don't know how well it's coming across in YouTube, but I'm lining it up at the bottom of my screen. So it's running right to left. So the bottom left of my screen matches the bottom, but you can see the top right, the right hand side of the line is far away, so it creates this kind of triangle shape. You're wanting to count how many times roughly you can fit that line into that gap, so I'd probably give that round about a 5, including the line, right? So this hole here, you're probably going to give it about, say, a 1, because it is moving. You want to then give that taking 1 away. Well, let's take 2 away, so you're then going to be -1, so it's 1 in the other direction. You're going to be about, say, what was that, a 5 I say, so 6, and then let's say a 3, right? So we want to be 9, right? Problem is you then need to centre this guy back up again as best as you can. Right, so what direction was it again? Right to left, so it's 9. Right, what I've done is I've used my D-pad there. One of the reasons I'm not too keen on this is when I do it, it's quite inconsistent about how far it moves when you do that. And it always seems to always miss the cup at the bottom side of the cup rather than I miss it too much. So I'm just going to hit this and see. Hopefully it doesn't go in, so I've no proof to myself that I should use this. But you do need to obviously get your weight right as well. Just at the top side, so it's completely missed everything. But it is a great tool to get used to putting. Go over and watch North's video. If I can link it on the video as much as well, I'll try anyway. Try and link the video that you can go over and have a look at it, because I tried it out in a round and it worked out. Just a bit time consuming. I says I'll try my best, maybe bring out some tips videos. Going to look into the kind of difference in what you get when you land in the rough and things. It gives you your 70% birdie and stuff. I didn't think the wind was that much. Really didn't. Yeah, when you get your bunkers, for instance, so we're sitting at 84 to 92, how much of an effect that has, how much lie angle has and stuff. So I'm not going to bother with the wind, because I'll be honest with you, the wind, there's too many variations and variables in that. So I'll leave the wind just to a kind of generalised, this is what you need to do. Because I don't think in a video you could cover that. See that? That wind's... I don't think about that. Anyway, I'm going to chip this out actually. I think I'm going to get a wee bit closer for chip it. It's a 70... What's the next one up? Probably the pitching wedge chip should be ideal. And keep going. That's better. He's definitely done a good cover of the course, definitely. And don't know if I'd mentioned, I've genuinely says all this stuff so many times. I don't know if it's been in this video I've said it or another video, but he's got a society run by the same name, so Gravity Tours UK, and what he's focusing on is UK and Ireland's top 100 real clubs. So I don't know if it's going to be him designing, which is a feat of engineering if he does. Oh, what are you doing? Come here. Don't know if it's him designing or it's kind of collab between different creators, but I like that idea. I'll need to get myself signed up to that. Okay, hole 8, 166 yards, par 3, stroke index 16. Framing of this green's absolutely great with the bunkers. The only place you want to miss, really, if you have to, is in the back left. Let's see, if you hear any purring, I've got Lola coming out to say hi, right next to the mic. You alright, Bubba? Lola. Listen to that purr. See if I can let you hear it. It's got a cracking wee purr. Huh? What are you saying? No? Right, go away. People don't want to hear you, they want to hear me. Okay, I'm not as pretty as you though. Right, so up 174. Right, I'm going to take it down to this, right? Reason being is I did play my 7-iron the past couple of rounds and it ran right off the green. But with this and a D-loft, it seems to come in definitely a lot better. Okay. Swing voice. Or concentration voice, I mean. I hit it slow. That's annoying. It really is annoying. Anyway. Okay, let's just get it up there and deal with it. So Cornwall isn't really anywhere that I've directly been to. The Sun, so in Scotland we've got the Sun newspaper and you can collect tokens, and as part of the the token collection, you can get these sun holiday deals where you can go down south and get kind of caravan parks and things like that. So we ended up getting one of these to go down to Devon, and absolutely adored it. Great place. Hole 9, 393 yards, par 4, stroke index 6. Okie doke, so we're going to take the 3-wood on this. This should just land just before the entrance to that gully. Hopefully it doesn't go in the rough, which I think it's doing. So if there's a wee ledge there, eh? Right, 108 yards plus 17. Gonna be, I think that's probably going to be the better option if we clear this hill anyway. Oh, right. Get up there, get up. Yeah, that's fine. I said Daisy was panicking. I done a video yesterday of this, so I think this is my third time today attempting this video, and it's definitely 100% going to be my last. If I have to, I'm just going to get the video out without audio, if it fails on me, but and try and get something sorted for the next time, because this can't go on. This is poor. Okay, so hole 10, 471 yards, par 4, stroke index 1. It is the hardest hole in the course, and I'll be honest with you, I have been caught out quite a lot with this. You've got a couple of landing areas. You can take it short here with an iron, or if you are decent enough, you can probably do a draw in and run it with that. It does run quite well, this fairway. Pin position's quite favourable today. Usually they've got it kind of tucked round to the left hand side. I think pin position 4 is round there. You're definitely wanting to be on the fairway with this one because of the uphill and usually the nature of the wind, which looks okay today. But if you can kind of scope it out, I'm going to just try a kind of moderate draw to help in with that wind as well, and just hope that we do get some sort of kind of run. Nah, just missing left. Hopefully we get a wee kick on to fairway. That'd be ideal. Okay. Oh, don't run, don't be silly. Hopefully we still stayed fairway. Yeah, ideal. Okay. Right, so 5 iron taking into the green, so we're up 14. Excuse me. Let's say it plays 5, so 187 is where it's going to be playing with that wind as well. That 5 iron's going to be far too much, I think. If we can ideally land it just before that kind of cut of the green, I think it's going to come in. Let's do this. Take the loft up just a wee bit. Take it over to the right and an easy Aussie swing. Going to play a wee bit left there, but weight should be okay. Get a kick. Yeah, that's ideal. So that's worked out pretty much what I wanted. So the good thing about that combination of the soft fairway and, well, I take back my comment about putting. Oh, it's shocking. Yeah, okay. Alright, sitting at 1 under. My best on this I think was 4. I got 4 under on this hole. You guys obviously go around it and play quite a bit better than me, but it's quite a high scoring course, I could imagine. But it's all about kind of shot shaping as well. The greens aren't massively contoured, from what I would expect on a links course, but look to be doing alright. Good use of bunkers though, and you can start to see the foliage coming in just a wee bit more around these, and a wee bit use of colour as well. We've got a couple of items in here and trees, so Probably I would like to have seen a wee bit more of that in the first hole. But that's all. This is me from not really seeing the course. Alright, so down 22. So what's that? 8. It's 24, so it's with silly say 7, right? Do 7 with 3 favourable, so 128. I think the 119 is going to be okay. Do you know what? I'm going to just put a touch of fade on this. Right, and hope that just it lands hopefully about here and rolls in, because I know it does slope quite heavily onto the left to right. I've not given it enough. Hopefully we get a decent kick. That's a lucky kick. That is lucky. Look at that. I've got Charlie the big gun sitting looking at me there now, because I'm not letting him out too late at night. Do you know apparently cats can get the I don't know why I say it, but the cats are getting the corona as well. Apparently there was 2 cats diagnosed somewhere. I don't know if it was in England or in our country, but apparently they're coming positive. Anyway, no matter Charlie. So I'm not letting him out at night, because we've had reports for our next door neighbour, elderly gentleman, that he's pooing in the garden. And I'm going to stick it off my cat and save him. Debatable, because his litter tray is completely full and I'm cleaning it on a regular basis, and he eats, but he doesn't eat that much to be going dumping logs in the neighbour's garden. But there is 2 or 3 cats that he plays with outside that are pretty much his spitting images, one that's identical to him, so I think he is getting them mixed up. The problem is I think he's expecting us to do something about it, and I've had a chat with him, the cat, and I've said, mate, you can't go into his garden, stop doing poos, but he just looks at me and as if, when are you going to feed me next? But there's not a lot really we can do. It's kind of got to be done by him, unless he lets me go into his garden and put traps for my cat up and signs and stuff. I don't know what he wants me to do, so if anybody's got any tips, put it in the comments. I know I've heard the folk talking about putting marbles in bottles of water and things like that, but we'll see. I don't know if these supersonic things that you plug into the ground and it squeals a sound at your cat. I don't know. Let me know. Right, so up 9, so up 3. So we're playing 90 yards with that wind as well. It's going to be quite favourable. That's probably going to be okay. Probably going to be alright with that. I'm just going to take it down just a touch. I think poor swing. I don't deserve to get away with that at all. That really was a poor swing. But decent enough. Let's see where we're coming from. So just before I put this on, I was watching that Bear Grylls video, and it was with Anthony Joshua. My God, man, I hate watching programs like that because it just makes you think. Just especially watching it with the missus. You know what I mean? Here's me sitting, moaning about my belly being too big, so I've eaten a ridiculous amount of Easter eggs, and then you've got Anthony Joshua taking his top off and just permanently oiled down. And it just puts me right off, continuing to do what I'm doing. But it was great, really, really good to see. They were up at the Commandos Cove or whatever it is. What are you doing? What are you doing, Andy? I'll come back down. I thought I was going to go in. I'd have just been like, I've just edited that out and be, oh no, a wee secret here. But no, it was genuinely just a guff swing. I don't want to let it slip too much away, because I want to do a decent enough round. Hole 13, 395 yards, par 4, stroke index 11. This was the one where, if you can have a wee look just where those 2 bunkers are, it seems to be the kind of remains of a wall coming down just at the front as well here. I think it's either remains of a building or a wall. I'm presuming the wall, but if anybody knows that, or if you can have it yourself, you can just leave a wee comment and let me know. Great use of strawberry around the back of the green here, just kind of, it just frames it a wee bit. That's all it does, just frames it. Okay, let's see. For pro clubs, I've never really found, even with favourable wind, that these bunkers are reachable. But I think probably your Masters clubs, you might find they will come into play, depending on how the wind is. Okay, so 122 for pin. Right, so sitting at 26. Right, so it's between 8 and 9. Let's say 9. Just to be on the safer side. It's 131. 132 is probably going to be ideal. I'm just taking a loft down a touch, and we're running a very, very gentle left to right. That probably should be okay. It's not a hole that you want to land. Oh, what's happening to the swing now? You want to land short on, exactly what I've just done because of that. Right, so we're going to have to take it up. I thought that. Right. Just wary. What happened there? Wow. That didn't really register my swinging up. These are literally sitting in a full charge as well. I don't know. Seen comments about the wiring of your plug. You know, wiring it up and doing it rather than having it Bluetooth. I think I'm going to need to move to that because I'm getting caught. There's been a couple of times that it's seen the last round. There's about 3 or 4 hits, certainly putts, that I've noticed that they're running well behind in the holes if it's giving it more than it should, or it's never giving it enough. So, and a lot of time it's done to me, but I'll be safe and sorry. That there, I definitely done a push forward and it didn't register. You know, I'd moved it, so maybe going at the wire. But I've got too many bloody problems to deal with now, so I'll maybe give that a miss now. Anyway, so we've now moved up to 3 over par. I think I'm just getting tired, to be honest. Right, hole 14, 382 yards, par 4, stroke index 3. This is a good wee hole, I quite like this one. Right, so you've got that drivable bunker on the left hand side there. Anywhere in the fairway right of that, so you can see that mound there. If you're basically going to get a kick over to the right hand side, but it's quite handy with that pin position today. It is sitting at front of green, which is okay. You know, it is okay to come down. The problem is it's too short, and you've got a wee ridge. It will kick you off the back of the green. Right, hopefully, I should be all right. So you'll see any kick here goes to the right or straight. Should just keep my mouth shut until the ball lands, eh? Right, so down 4 foot, so let's say we're playing, we'll say 2 just to be sure. Right, so it's playing 2, down, so 103, 106, 93, it's never going to reach. Right, so I think that with the wind as well, we're going to get caught up. So I think I would rather go a wee bit longer than short here. Let's see what this brings out. I don't know, another poor swing, but I think I'm short. That's okay. As I say, I'm not too fussed about the line. As long as I'm getting that distance, okay. The line I can work on, the distance is just kind of something which you need to get used to. Okay, so we're well off here. There's a yawning started, so I think I'm definitely going to call it a night after this. And if it hasn't worked, then you're getting a video to just my playthrough. But my last resort was to just plug my headphones in and get a recording done with the what do you call it, the internal, the controller, and I don't like that at all. I can never seem to get a clear enough audio with it. But alright, hole 1568 yards, par 3, stroke index 5, so lovely hole this. This is nice. It's one of the ones that, to be honest, you're not wanting to land anywhere other than the green. That's pretty much it. This is where my last video I done the audio cut out roundabout now. Alright, so down 33, so down 11, so 162, let's say, 162, not let's say, it actually is. Right, so 162 down. This I have, or 152 I should say, sorry. This one I did get caught out a couple of times on. I would have done that one beforehand, but I did notice it was running off the back of the green like last. So I'm going to do this one because of the position of the pin. I think last time it was back right on pin position 4, which is a lot more favourable. But this guy, I'm going to do that and then bring the loft down, because if I can get it to land just at front of green, and just let it trickle on, that would be absolutely smashing. That's in an ideal world, but let's hit the ball and make an absolute mess of it. Okay, swing but a wee bit more right than I was hoped. I'll hit the road and go absolutely miles, do it. That's it. There we go. So everything I just spoke through, don't do it, because you're just going to do exactly what I done. But hey, you never came here for good playthrough, did you? What did you come here for though? It's an okay chip. So yeah, if you've got any suggestions about things that you want to see, is I'm probably going to be targeting more towards the guys that haven't been playing for that long. Just kind of similar to myself, and I'll go through the research of it and try and find out as much as I can, put it into a video, and then it's going to be there. So if there's anything you directly want to see, whether it be bunker play, whether it be rough play, we all want to see a bit of rough play, but if you're wanting to see any kind of specific thing, I'll probably be doing a putting video just on its own, and I'll maybe be doing a swing video. I don't know, not a caravan based swing video, but a swing video just on this. And I never told you don't know if I actually told you my swing story, my swinging story about the caravan. Can't honestly remember. As I said, this is the umpteenth time that I've done this, and I've mentioned the swinging scenario with the caravan a couple of times. I'm not doing it again. Not doing it. I'll put it out in a comment or something. Alright, when you're driving this next time, try and stay at the bottom right hand side. Again, it flattens out quite a lot, so if you're using the master clubs and take your driver, just be wary of that. That's a poor swing. I knew the minute I left my club, if you get a nice wee kick, that'd be handy, but it's us, and we'll get a kick, but it'll not really help, is it? Okay, 26, and I think that's probably going to be better, and just hope for a nice release when it, or doesn't. It's beautiful, that, innit? Love that. Love when things don't work out. It's kind of just been the way of this. I think anyone else would have gave up, but see, when I start something, I'm bloody determined. I make sure that I get it done as much as I can, even if I'm cutting corners. I need to get something done. That's why I couldn't just give up with this video, it was too much. Okay, so we are +4, +3, sorry. Hole 17, 206 yards, par 3, stroke index 7. This is quite a cool hole because you're playing it uphill. It's another one of these ones that you're going to be taking a wood into the green. Right, so up 8, so let's say we're up 3, so let's say 201, which that's probably going to be okay. Just going to take the loft down just a touch, and hopefully again land it just front of green, and hope we can get some roll out. Okay, swing. Far too much. I would never have said that was 198. swing, but I suppose so. Okay. So as I said before, when you're doing that counting lines as well, it's going to take you a while to go through this. You know, you do get used to it. You can quickly just go up to a line and just go, that's a 3, that runs like a 3, that runs like a 2, whatever it is. You know, you can kind of get the feeling after a while, but for your first couple of attempts, it's going to take a while. Turn in. Now it turns after the hole, that's it. It turns when I don't need you. It's a nice wee part to finish the 17th. It's going on to the last hole, so you know, my overall views and thoughts of the course. This isn't a review at all. I don't do reviews. I just excuse me. Definitely bed after this. Hole 18, 469 yards, par 4, stroke index 13. I don't do reviews. I simply just do walk rounds and playthroughs of the holes. I do give, a wee bit of feedback, but I'm not in any position to give any kind of critical feedback. But he's done a fantastic job of replicating the course from what I've seen anyway. It feels like a good course. It feels like a real course. It feels... See, I don't know if you've seen that, but that's that glitch. I wonder. I done it in the exact same hole last time. Right. 2 wee seconds. I'm going to plug in my headset back into my controller, so it might sound a wee bit dodgy audio wise. Right, so you should be able to hear me a wee bit weird because I'm doing it into my wee mic and then my big mic, right? So I just want to make sure they're synced up. Then I can take that mic back out. Reason being is that's exactly where the glitch done it last time on that 18th hole, that tee off, and that's made me think that's more to do with a glitch inside this course rather than the actual game, or rather than my system. And that's funny to know. So I want to see, I'm going to sync up my audio at the beginning of the clip, and I just want to make sure it's still synced up at the end. If it's not, you'll be getting a clip which will look really weird because there'll be pauses like this, but there'll be no over talking because I'm just going to get it out there, but I will explain that. Right, so 174, let's just get this finished. So I wonder what that could be. If anybody knows the reasons why a specific hole or a specific action would glitch, then put it down in the comments, ideally so Gravity can see it in case it's something which is inside his course. Because I seem to be getting that glitch. Whether or not it shows up on the TV or not, I don't know. It just seems to be a staggered kind of a wee latency issue. That's why it made me feel that it was more to do with my system. Yeah, so course-wise 10 out of 10. I think playability of the course is absolutely great. Just some details, that seems to be all it seems to be for me, is just visual details. Things like the first 5 holes, frame the fairways just a wee bit more, frame the greens as much as you can, use a wee bit more foliage like you have done in the later end of the course. Other than that, it's absolutely fine. The pin set 1 positions look to be just dotted in the middle of the green, so I'd maybe just take a wee bit of consideration about where your pin positions are going to be. Obviously you don't need to have them exact, but after the first couple of holes it seemed quite repetitive that we were just playing into the middle of the green. Also, as I said before, the shape of the greens look to be quite basic, but when you do look at the courses, they are basic shaped greens. But I don't know if there's maybe things you can do with blending or adding more detail around the green which will take that away from it. Just seems to be as if it's a shaper tool shaped in circle or square and it's been planted and not really much done with it. But no criticisms, just minor details. Other than that, great course. Go on and give it a play, go on and give it a like, guys. It's guys like this that I want to try and feature on this channel. Guys that haven't got a lot of experience but they're putting it out there, they're trying it, because we're not doing it. Well, I'm not anyway. Go out and give it a like, give it your feedback, keep an eye on his channel, keep an eye on his Gravity Tours UK society that he's got going. If you like the idea of these kind of true courses, then get on and have a look. And he's on my Twitter, so if you go on my Twitter, you'll be able to see that I'll tag him in the most recent video tag it goes out. And again, apologies if the audio's been absolutely guffed tonight, but I just need to get a video out. I need to get this video out, I need to get it done so I can just spend a day or two just sorting out this audio issue, and then that should be us. But yeah, if you've not already done so, hit the subscribe button, give me a like on any of my social medias. The handle is the standard, it should be on the screen, but it's standard handicap 20. And if you've liked, let me know what you liked. If you didn't like, off you pop. So yeah, have a good day, night, afternoon, mid-morning, brunch, whatever you're doing, and that should be us. Okay, bye.